Hey everyone. Today, Tyler Ellison, have developed with the help of a friend of mine a master elixir that you can easily make at home. Now to get started with what this is, I'm excited to introduce something that I'd never heard of before until recently, but I'm giving you something called avocado water. Now, we've heard of coconut water, cactus water, maple tree water. All these things totally exist. However, avocado seed water is different. Now, this isn't anything, as to my knowledge, you cannot buy this in a store. This is something you can totally do it yourself, totally make it at home, or I will also be selling these things if you are interested, extremely cheap. I'll make sure that anyone who buys this is able to easily not be spending more money and will be saving money through doing this as opposed to making it themselves. Now, anyway, before I get too far into that, I want to talk about what avocado water is. Now, avocados, as you know, are an extremely delicious, fatty, banging fruit. They're probably one of the best fruits out there. They're loaded with antioxidants. They're high in good fats, and they are absolutely delicious. You can blend them into smoothies. You can cut them up and put them in your salad. You can eat them by themselves, make them into guacamole. The list goes on. And everyone, we've all had an avocado once or twice, or many times, depending on, how experimental you are with your taste buds. But the best thing about an avocado, in my own opinion, this is a new discovery for me, found this out literally maybe about a week or so ago, is the avocado seed itself. Now, seeds, we all know, they are literally stored life. They're stored information that when they're germinated and planted, they literally, out of that seed, grows an entire avocado tree, if, you actually were to plant it. Now, because all of that potential is stored in that seed, if you are to consume the seed, you are consuming all of that potential. Now, I know I'm speaking a little abstractly here, but for me to be specific, seeds are incredibly nutrient dense, mineral dense, and in some cases, they pack some powerful punches. Now, avocado seeds are one of the most amazing, nutritious seeds on the planet. You find high amounts of phosphorus, I believe. Let me check real quick. I just want to make sure I'm giving you guys all the most accurate information possible. Let's see. Let me see real quick what these things have in here. Oh, here we go. They are high in phosphorus, as I was saying, but also, ironically, they are ultra high in potassium, which is even more exciting. So these are just some of the minerals and the, I believe, electrolytes that we can find in here. Now, interestingly enough, there's been a variety of studies done on avocado seeds and avocados in general in cancer prevention. And one of the things that is in avocados, ironically, is something called polyphenol. And avocado seeds are rich with polyphenols. Now, what are these things? They are essentially immune system stimulating, cancer fighting nutrients. Now, we've all heard of green tea and how rich that is in its ability to defend the body from cancer. That is a phyllophenol that's being activated there and is providing the green tea with that ability. That is present in avocado seeds. So not only are these things rich in trace minerals, they're also literally able to help prevent cancer. Now, something else that's very cool about avocado seeds is they are literally loaded with antioxidants. Literally, avocados are normally looked at as being something that has a lot of antioxidants in it, and that's why people eat it. But ironically, 70% of the antioxidants in avocados are literally found within the seed. And that in and of itself is amazing. So avocado seeds are literally an immune system stimulating, potentially cancer preventing, and also nutrient dense food. So this is something that's very, very exciting. And these are I'm just literally touching on the health benefits of avocado seeds. It goes as far as to work as a powerful antimicrobial in terms of not horrible, but bacterial problems you wouldn't want. And at the same time, they also contain minor amounts of fungicides, and the human body, we are essentially a big colony of living things. It's not just us. I mean, we're mostly bacteria, and cells. We are these like living things. Literally, many people have actual funguses growing within them. Avocado seeds actually contain minor amounts of fungicides, which aren't necessarily that great for the body. You don't want to consume large amounts of these because they can, be actually harmful to you. But in small doses, in like a normal dose where you're reasonably drinking or consuming avocado seeds, it literally has no side effects whatsoever. But ironically, the counter side of this is that it helps to stimulate gastrointestinal inflammation and helps to stimulate the probiotics, the good bacteria within you. And they've been used for centuries, especially in South America, for this GI tract strengthening and healing potential that they have. So this all, again, is just coming from one simple avocado seed. There are other benefits too. I'm only naming, the ones that really, really stood out to me. I mean, they also are powerful anti-inflammatories. That's just the last one I'll put out there. But anyway, you can you can make this drink on your own. You'll never see it in a store, at least not right now, as it's not something I don't think really many people know about. So to make avocado water, if you wanted to do this at home by yourself, what you want to do is you want to take an avocado seed. Let me go get one real quick. Stay right there. Now, I have with me an avocado seeds. Take a look at that real quick. Totally awesome. Super cool seed. Now, you want to take the avocado seed, put it in a plastic bag, right? Seal it up, and literally take a hammer, because this is a very, very tough seed. You're not going to be able to grind this as is. So what you do is you put it in this bag, take a hammer, smash the seed into oblivion, pound it. Once you do that, take the shattered avocado seed to a grater and literally just grate it, and it becomes this very fine powder. And that's how you powder the avocado seed. And now with this, you can do a bunch of different things. You can make it into a body oil by soaking it in olive oil or something like that if you so choose, and it's fantastic for your skin. I mean, as I just mentioned, you're literally putting, stored life onto your body if you chose to make it into a body oil, which you can find out how to do on the web. As far as I know, you literally just soak this powder in olive oil, and it pulls all of that good stuff into it, and it becomes this hyper nutrient rich anti-inflammation, literally cancer fighting oil, if that's what you want to do with it. But what you can also do, and this is what I do with it, I haven't made a body oil yet, although I'm not opposed to it. It sounds great. What you can do with it is you can take that powder once you've grated it up, and you can put it in water. And as you can see, this is a very, very bright color. And that's because of the antioxidants that are in this thing. It's extremely water soluble. And literally, this was pure water at one point. I took half of an avocado seed, ground it up, put this in here, and it gave me this fantastic color. And what happens is, the water, because it's water soluble, all this stuff is getting into this water. You let it just sit for a long time, and you now have the most nutrient dense water out there. I mean, coconut water, all this other water is great, a little expensive. You can make this yourself, and it is so great for you. I'm not going to say it's better than those other things, but it's a much more affordable option and super awesome for your body. And now, the great thing about avocado seeds is once they're ground up into powder, you don't just have to make them into water, make avocado water. You can actually boil them and make an avocado seed tea, which tastes crazy, by the way. I did it tonight. And what I would recommend for people to experiment with, and just up to you guys if you want to try it, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to soon, is once this is empty, the avocado seed, you can see it right there. That's all of the avocado seed powdered at the bottom. Once this has been exhausted, I've drank all the water, what I'm going to do, and my theory is this will work probably pretty well, is I'm going to collect the avocado powder, dry it out, put it in a tea bag, and then boil it into a tea and get a double life from this avocado seed. And these are I'm just giving you guys ideas out here. These are just something you can do. It'd be a waste to throw away an avocado seed, especially after knowing this. You can make it into the most powerful, most powerful elixir really possible for your body, just coming from a seed. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, the other thing about this that I do want to give a heads up about is avocados, as I did mention, they do contain a fungicide. So you want to consume these things in relatively reasonable doses. You'd have to drink a lot to have any adverse bodily effects whatsoever. So the idea is if you were going to consume, let's say you wanted an avocado seed drink, the most you want to have in a day is about half the seed. That's really about it. I mean, you could even have really the whole seed. I wouldn't advise it, though. I would, because with these types of things, especially something this powerful for the body, less is typically more. So really just use, you don't even have to use half of it in one day. You can use less than that and really work your way up. But yeah, I mean, these things have been renowned throughout history. Qigong practitioners, which are a form of martial artists that focus on, chi and invisible energy and using that energy to give them, a leading edge in combat, literally cherish avocado seeds. And they claim, and I would say to very strong evidence, that it's a rich deliverer of chi into the body, of ki energy. And the idea is that because it is literally stored potential, stored life, when you grind that up, you are consuming that. Don't drink this at night. I did that last night. You'll be up for a while. There's no caffeine in this, by the way. That's literally just because of how great it is for you and all the life that's stored into it. It will add to your vitality, your life. And the side effect of that is being woken up. So drink this in the morning or in the afternoon if you need to pick me up. Best shot about this. So like I said, I will be selling these for a very reasonable price if you don't feel like doing this yourself. Message me for more details. I tend to, be very, very fair when it comes to selling, stuff that I make and stuff that I firmly know is and believe to be very good for your body. So anyway, I hope you guys found this informative. Please, feel encouraged to experiment, make some of this yourself, buy an avocado, see where it takes you. You will feel great. I guarantee it. Very noticeable. Well, I thank you guys for joining in and listening to this amazing informational video. I'm Tyler Ellison, as always. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you folks soon.